Hi, my gaming friends. You see, I have my batteries, my allergy meds, and my eye drops because we are packing to get ready to go to Comicon. Spyte Club is going to Comicon. So we're really excited and hope to see you there. I'm going to show you a few more of the other things I like to pack for Comicon and specifically for this year. So besides your regular medication, I'm also bringing the antimicrobial eczema therapy from Skin Smart because I do have a moderate severity flare-ups from eczema, and this helps keep it at bay as much as possible. I really don't want to use cortisone or any steroid type ointments only because it thins out your skin. So this is very important as part of the process. And an alternative to the steroid creams is the Juicy Roots, the thick raw butter. This one is in mint, but I found that this has helped with the itching for this, among other things, much more effective than other things that are on the market. And it's my alternative to steroid creams. I'm debating if I should bring my cortisone, especially for eczema, only because the humidity in San Diego helps to ease the flare-ups for my eczema, but this is usually my backup and go-to if it gets really bad. And it's on my face, so everybody with eczema on their faces knows how self-conscious we can be about this. So this is also kind of an important step, besides the discomfort, but it is on your face. It's not like you can hide from it. So just to relieve the symptoms, this is one of the things I use. Next, we have dry shampoo, and it doesn't have to be this one. I do have a spray that I'm thinking about bringing, but these are great for when you have to camp out overnight. And this is not aerosol, it's in powder form. So it's really convenient to take with you. Now, unfortunately, I was wanting to bring my BB-8, but we're not going to be able to have him because I could not open the screws to change the battery. So I'm going to take him to Disneyland at some point to get him fixed, but for now, unfortunately, we won't be able to have him with us. I'm also packing an additional ear tag and a cover or holder. These are really useful when you are checked out of your hotel room, but you want the hotel front desk to keep your luggage for you, and they will do that for free most of the time if you're a guest at the hotel, but it's often in a communal room and it's mixed up with a bunch of other luggages, so just in case, you can have an air tag to track where it goes. Then I need to take a bag to go to con, so one for all of the items. I probably need a larger bag, and usually a small purse that I can take into restaurants and so forth without taking too much space because all the restaurants are ridiculously crowded in Gaslamp. So just want to be prepared for that. But usually when I'm working the con floor, I go with my backpack that's medium size and fits everything that I need. I'm going to need my sunblock to reapply throughout the day because you'll be standing a lot in the sun for a lot of the offsites or in line for the everything line or H-Hall, you name it. I made the mistake of not bringing this along with me and I got myself burned last year. I'm grabbing my poster too because every year I tell myself I'm not going to bring home any more posters, and inevitably I always have one or two more. Okay, so I am so behind on the new season of Demon Slayer, but I'm going to try to finish it and try to aim for the viewing H-Hall on Saturday for the Infinity Castle. So I'm going to be bringing my Tanjiro earrings, which are pretty hefty because they're actually made out of metal. I know the newer ones are made of plastic, which is a lot easier to wear, but these are what I have, so I'm going to bring those with me. And I also have my Shinobi plush that I got from my gaming dad a few years ago. In my Baymax bag, I have a lot of snacks packed in here. It'll be great for when we're camping out in line for any of the offsites or for Hall H if we decide to do that, but also great for the road trip down to San Diego. I'm actually going with a member of Spyte Club and we're carpooling together, so it'd be nice to have some food on the way. And this seems to be a con tradition now, my unfinished cosplay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it done on time. I might be sewing like I did last year, waiting in lines and so forth. But I'm trying to recreate the Silas birthday outfit that MC wears, but we'll see how far I get. I'm debating, but I think I'm probably going to bring this small sewing kit because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish everything on time. I'm definitely not Yaya Han or Sarah Spaceman, so we're going to have to be realistic. So sadly, I had to leave my Love and Deep Space cosplay behind because one, there wasn't room, and I also wasn't finished with the top yet. So we're going to have to leave it for next year, or maybe even AX, I don't know yet. But yeah, I haven't even started on trying to put together my folklore, so that will have to wait. And then the hard part. Every year I have to decide what I'm going to pack to wear to con. And a lot of these clothes are unfortunately too hot for San Diego weather, so I won't be able to have these with me. But I do have a lot of t-shirts, and I have to say One Ring Net booth gets me every single year buying something, some of which are t-shirts, which has added to my extensive collection. So I'm gonna have to rethink what I want to bring with me to con because not everything is gonna fit into my car this year. Now, I have been trying to make the elven cloaks from the Fellowship of the Ring for years now, and finally when I thought I was going to get around to it, Joanne closed. So I decided to give the Hot Topic version a try. So far it looks pretty good, it's quite sturdy, and it even gives you an elven brooch. And it's really not bad. As something that's not a prop replica, it looks pretty well made. So I actually got a couple more cloaks for a few friends because my dream was for all of us to go together as members of the Fellowship, wearing these cloaks together to a photo gathering, or possibly another Amazon party for Rings of Power, or just in general with the rest of the ringers and legendarium leaders. So I'm not sure if I'm going to bring this one this year, but I might do it again next year when season 3 of Rings of Power comes out. And to help out some of my friends, we're bringing my trusty lightsaber. I'm also bringing my tote to work the con floor. This is from the fantasy series Under the Lavender Moon by Christina Maifong. If you're able to, go ahead and check it out. Last but not least, and probably the most important thing that I have to bring with me is, of course, my badge. So I have all 4 knights, and there's no way that this con is happening without my badge. So I'm going to put it safely in my backpack. So that is basically everything that's important that I'm taking to Comicon with me. If you are going to Comicon as well, let us know. You can also leave us a comment. We are also giving out glow-in-the-dark Spyte Club bracelets this year, so if you see someone wearing one, feel free to ask them for it and they just might give it to you. If you got one of our bracelets, please tag us on Instagram or TikTok and let us know that you got one of them. We would love to see where they end up. This has been Starlight Hunter for Spyte Club. Until the next video, carry on and game on.